Hi guys, welcome to Round Top, Texas. And this is the last day of 8 wonderful days we've had right here in the very heart of Texas. The house that you see behind us is the house that Tammy, Christy, Laura, Jamie and myself, Jamie by the way is Laura's son, stayed in over these last 8 days. It's absolutely wonderful. It's an old farmhouse that was built, I believe, in the 1870s and very comfortable. We all had our own bedrooms, really nice, and only literally 5 minutes from the Big Red Barn where the show was. This whole week has been quite an experience because we've met literally thousands of folks that have never seen a toy soldier before in their lives. Well, a few had, but even then, what they remembered were little green army men, those little plastic soldiers that were sold all over America way back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So, for them to see all metal, hand painted military miniatures of the quality of King and Country was a real eye opener. And we got a lot of interest. We handed out lots of brochures and leaflets, and we could show them, as you've seen from the previous videos that Christy has shot, we've been able to show them a fairly representative sample of what King and Country produces. Now, as usual at events like this, a lot of it is socializing as well. And for instance, on one evening, one of our new customers, and this is a chap who obviously lives here and is a big fan of Russian-made figures, and had heard of King and Country but not really seen King and Country, and was very nicely surprised by the quality of what we're producing. They actually began buying. He came on several occasions and bought up a bunch of stuff, and I know he's interested in more. So it's not only that, but it's the fun of meeting these people. And in this case, this gentleman, I'll just call him Robert. Robert actually invited us to visit his beautiful home, which was quite nearby, this fabulous ranch with all kinds of wildlife on it. And even Robert even had 3 zebras on his property. Anyway, wonderful host. We had a great evening with Robert. But he was just one of many great people we met at the show. And the show itself is huge. I was thinking it was going to be spread over, I don't know, maybe a few hundred acres. This Round Top show spread over almost 10 miles of road. There was all kinds of antiques on sale, paintings, what can I say, jewelry, glassware, every kind of antique and item of interest to collectors that you could ever hope to see. But for us, obviously, we were the only toy soldier vendor there. And as I say, the beauty of it, it was an eye-opener for lots and lots of people. And that's what we wanted. It's not necessarily about the amount of sales you do, although we had some very good sales, but it was about introducing and promoting the hobby, and obviously our part of it, our part in it, to lots of people that would never have seen them any other place. So this morning, we're all packed up. We're heading back to San Antonio. We've got to unpack a whole bunch of stuff. We've got to send some out to certain people all over the States. And by here, I must give a little shout out to my very good friend, Julie Abraham of Tree Frog Treasures. We were talking to Julie during the show. She was not at the show, she was attending another show, but we always like to maintain occasional contacts. And when she found out some of the things that we had, she said, oh, if you've got any left, I'll take them. So that was an added bonus. So thank you, Julie, much appreciated. And a general thank you anyway to Tree Frog Treasures and all the other companies like Hobby Bunker who do so much to promote toy soldiers through all kinds of events. So this is an all new event to us. I hope we'll be back next year, but we've been given several other suggestions of what we might do. But from a personal point of view, it was great to work with Tammy and Christy and Jamie and Laura. And this was the first selling show that I've actually done in quite a few years. So that was a novel experience, lots of unpacking. And at the end of the show, last night we started packing up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We finished at 10 o'clock in the evening, but we got it all done. So, as I say, greetings and farewell from Round Top. This is the last one of the show. In a few days' time, after I've spent those in San Antonio, I'll be flying to Atlanta, Georgia, to meet one of our top collectors there. From Atlanta, Georgia, I'll be driving to Charlotte, North Carolina, to meet two other very big K&C collectors. And on the end of the month, I'll be flying back to my home in Hong Kong and arriving on November 1. So on that cheerful note, I love this place. It's absolutely fabulous. I know the girls, Tammy and Christy, love it as well. So much fresh air, so much wide open spaces. The Lone Star State has never been more beautiful. Thank you for that, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.